What's happening, YouTube? Dr. Boss here, coming at you with a Dark World deck profile. I know a lot of people hate Dark Worlds, but I'm one of those people that absolutely love playing the deck. I think it's a very fun deck to play, even though it's kind of like auto deck. But let's get the deck profile started. Of course, we run triple Grapha, triple Snow, and triple Brow. Your standard 9 Dark World monsters. Next we run double Beige. A lot of Dark World players don't play Beige. They play Silva because he's better. But in my opinion, Beige is better. Because the attack is not all you really need in this deck, because Grapha will do all your attacking for you. Beige is there just in case if you don't have a discard outlet in your hand and you have a handful of monsters. Beige is there where you can summon him, and with Gates on the field he's 19, so that's not too bad. And he's also, you can set him if you need be, and he has the basic concepts of Silva, and the fact that you need him to special summon him and bounce him back for Beige, or Gold, my bad. But he can also special summon, bounce back for Grapha, normal summon, and then if you have another one, bounce back for another Grapha, so very nice. Next we do run double Trance Archfiend. I just love abusing this guy's effect once per turn. And then also he's in there for Rank 4 Exceed plays, which not a lot of Dark World players have access to, but my build, you can do a quick Rank 4 Exceed play with Trance Archfiend and Beige, go into whatever you need. We run 2 of him. And then the last monster card is one Tour Guide. I know what a lot of you thinking, why only run 1 when Tour Guide's at 3? I feel like that is way too unnecessary in a Dark World deck, because just having more than 1 will clog up your hand, because you just want to discard your hand. And so Tour Guide's in here for just first turn summon, and then you'll search out your Brow, go into a rank 3, detach, and you already have a Fiend in your graveyard to get the play started for Gates or whatever you need. But yeah, 1 is just all you need in this deck. Onto the spells. Of course, this is pretty all standard. Triple Gates, triple Dealings, triple Drag Down, and in my deck I play triple Upstart. This is becoming more common in just all decks, really. People need that draw power, and you just beat your opponent down, so that 1,000 points really isn't anything to your opponent. Next, I do play 1 Allure of Darkness, 1 Gateway to the Dark World. They took away our Monster Reborn, so Dark World's kind of just substituted this for their Monster Reborn. It's also a quick play, so if need be, you can bring back your Grapha on your opponent's turn. I know that's not what you really want to do, because you just bounce back for Grapha, but if your opponent has a big beater out there and you just need to stop the attack if you lose, then that's always in there. I play 1 Dark World Lightning. It's just kind of like a random Tech-Ting card to get rid of your opponent's face down. Like, I don't want to get bottomless first turn or whatever. And then I play Foolish Burial. I was against playing Foolish Burial for the longest time, because I was like, your only target's Grapha, and it's kind of pointless. But then I decided to run this in my deck, and I just fell in love with it. Because you don't always have to Foolish Burial a Grapha. First turn, gets to the Dark World, you can just Foolish Burial a random Fiend, and then go off from there. It's just really good in this deck. And then last but not least, the one dark hole. Traps. Triple Reckless Greed. It's a card that's has a very bad downside to skip your next two draw phases, but it's just so good you have to play it. If you get multiple Reckless Greeds off in one turn, that's basically game. Then we play the triple drag down, so we have to play the triple Mind Crush. Just so good to see your opponent's hand and then chain Mind Crush and get rid of two cards out of their hand. And next we play one Torrential Tribute, just add a little consistency to the deck. We have a lot of monsters in the meta right now that can be spammed out, and Dark Worlds aren't really a spammy type of deck unless it's Grapha. So don't be afraid to torrential your own Grapha during your opponent's turn, because Grapha is just going to come right back on your turn. Next we play one Skill Drain. A very, very good card to be running right now in the meta, because there's a lot of effect monsters with Fire Fists and Mermails and Madolches and all that. So just shut the deck down with Skill Drain. This does stop your Trance Archfiends, so you got to be careful on that. And then last, we play one each Virus. There's self-explanatory on there. This isn't an actual side deck. This is just cards you can side into. Just like a hint or whatever. You got Sylvas, you got Golds, you have Fabled Raven. You can sign in a Dark World Lightning, a Lightning Vortex. The Dark World monster will not get his effect because it is a cost for Dark World Lightning Vortex, but still. And of course, you side in your MSTs, you can side in a couple Royal Decrees, Compulse, you can Compulse back your Grapha and use his effect again. And here's a little card I found. I like to play this. Definitely throws off your opponent. Non-aggression area. And if you don't know what this does, is you can only activate this card during your standby phase. So that's the downside to this card. And then you discard one card. Your opponent cannot normal summon, set, or special summon their next turn. So basically just shuts down your opponent from doing anything with their monster cards. And so pretty much you can try to go for like an OTK your next turn if you play this first turn. So it's pretty nice. And then on to the extra deck. Yet again, this really isn't an actual made extra deck. These are just cards that you could run in your extra deck. Since we do play the tour guide, you got some level 3s here. You got only a few level 4s. If you side into your Sylvas and your Golds, here's some level 5s. And then the main thing you really want to run in your extra deck is level 8s. So we have that Ghost Rare, Galaxy Eyes, Tachyon Dragon. And we have just some level 8 monsters. And then Sun Dragon, of course. That, guys, is my Dark World deck. I plan on taking it to locals here soon, and I'll give you guys an update on how I do. You know, of course, always like, comment, and subscribe. Help me out. I want to give a shout out to another friend of mine who is trying to get his YugiTube channel started. His name is Mr. Starchy Man. I'll leave it in the description bar below. Me and him have a couple duels up on his channel. I'm hoping to get a couple duels on my channel. Leave a comment on anything you would like to see in a duel video. When we'll try to get that for you guys. Leave a comment on how you like this deck, or if anything you would change in it. And I'll catch you guys later.